Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your monthly money and finances forecast. I already shuffled and laid out your spread. What's interesting, Gemini, is that as I was meditating and shuffling for your money forecast, suddenly next door neighbor began to do construction, which you will hear as I go through your reading. So what's interesting in saying that is that there's a need for your money to be under construction. You're going to need to work on your money and finances. I feel that you are either sensing that, you already know that, or you could be ignoring the need to address your money and finances. But anyway, let's get into your reading, Gemini. This is going to be for all the Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter sign placement for your money and finances. So your focus, Gemini, is you got this Knight of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. So what's interesting about this Knight of Wands, this says last chance. So with that there, I feel that there is either you are being aggressive in your approach to taking action on addressing your money and finances concerns, or there is a need to, or this is how you feel towards your money and finances, is that there needs to be some sort of aggressive approach or an urgency to deal with your money and finances situation. And with the Queen of Pentacles here, you're looking to nurture it, build it, create it, get it back to a better state where you're more comfortable with. You also have, clarifying this, is the Ace of Swords and the Three of Cups. So I feel that a significant amount of money has gone out. Despite money coming in, money has been cut. You may be trying to think of ways to build on your money and finances with this Ace of Swords, but I feel with this Three of Cups, money being cut, or you seeing a decrease in your money and finances has been as a result of, with this Three of Cups, either money being spent on events, something to do with family and friends, but also I feel that you have been socializing, spending more money on that, perhaps even self-care, nurturing yourself, doing things that make you happy, that you find pleasure in doing, and probably doing more of that than you would usually or otherwise. Now, in the recent past, you do have the Chariot and the Nine of Swords. So in the recent past, you had some worries, fears, and concerns around your money and finances, where if you take a look at this Chariot here, which is a major arcana, talks about having victory, focusing on controlling your money and finances. You see there's a child here that looks to be struggling with pulling these two, this couple who seems to be enjoying themselves. So I feel in the recent past, Gemini, that there were concerns and worries about being able to control your money and finances, to keep it under control, or to keep it from getting out of control. I do feel that there was something to do around, perhaps you're planning for a trip, or you've gone on a trip and expenses around that, or just trying to have fun, or you may have got a little out of control with having fun in the recent past, or your expenditures with the things that you have done for curricular activities. For others of you, there may have been you focused and worried and concerned about your ability to do these things, but in the recent past you will focus on having control over your money and finances, or it not getting out of control, and just trying to have victory with that, or keep the victory with that. But definitely there were concerns and fears about it, but this is in your past. So in your present, you do have this Three of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. I feel with this energy in your present Gemini that for a lot of you, I don't feel that there is a whole lot of focus on your money and finances right now. I feel that this is the time where you actually are spending more time socializing, going out, spending time with friends, celebrating, having fun, and investing in that. Spending money towards that, whatever it takes for you to have that experience, to have the life. You see this with the Three of Cups, it says or life. So I feel like you've been like kind of living it up and spending money towards that. Now for others of you with your money and finances in the present, it is possible that you may have been getting the support and cooperation of others helping you to replenish your money and finances, or you've been receiving money and finances that has allowed you to have some sort of achievement with your money and finances with that support. Now in the future, Gemini, you do have the Eight of Cups and Temperance. And so I want you to take a look at this, because this is of someone that is throwing up. So in the future, Gemini, for a lot of you, you're not happy with your money and finances. There's some emotional unfulfillment. Again, I apologize for the noise in the background. This is construction going on next door. So again, it's funny because now the sound is picking up right when we have this Eight of Cups. So there's some emotional unfulfillment, something maybe even turning your stomach about your money and finances, and it's clarified with Temperance here. So there's a need for you to focus on balancing your money and finances. There's a need for you to do things in moderation with your money and finances in the future. There's a need for you to be more sensible. There's a need for you to do things in proper measure with your money and finances. There may even be a need for you to be more creative. Now, it's possible, because this is Cups energy, there could be some association with family or connected to a relationship where money and finances is tied to, or money and finances is involved, where you're not happy because more money is being spent, or you're not happy because some money hasn't come in yet. But with Temperance here, this is you needing to focus on moving away from the unfulfillment around your money and finances situation, and focusing on taking positive sort of action to avoid instability with your money and finances, or bring it back under stability and in control and in balance and in harmony in the future. So be mindful of that, Gemini. Now, your attitude, Gemini, with your money and finances, I pulled several cards on this because you have the High Priestess. You also have the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So eights involved here. Let's get this so you can see it. Okay. Notice with the High Priestess here, it says fuck the imperialist bullshit. Okay, this is your attitude. And you also have the Eight of Swords, which is being trapped in your mind, or feeling limited or restricted financially, or actually finding yourself trapped in your mind about how to come out of restrictions and limitations around your money and finances. Also, you have this Eight of Pentacles. So this is you working hard on your money and finances, but there's a need to pay attention to detail, okay? So you don't make any mistakes. Now, with the High Priestess there, I feel that your attitude, Gemini, is that I feel that for some of you, you are ignoring your intuition about your money and finances, and the need to work on it and balance it, because you also have clarifying is the Six of Pentacles, okay? Others of you, you are tapping into your intuition, and you are sensing that there is a need to focus on balancing your money and finances and your resources better than what you've been doing. in the effort to avoid any limitations or restrictions with your money and finances, or finding yourself trapped monetarily as a result of not being prepared or not listening to your intuition. For others of you, there will be issues with your money and finances if you do not heed your intuition, which I feel some of you are disregarding, and it could be because of the focus on socializing events, you investing in having fun and celebrating and having fun and doing things with friends and family. Now, clarifying that with that 8 of Swords, you do have the Page of Swords. So there's a need to, think of how to protect yourself, how to guard yourself against the issues that can arise or are coming up for you around your money and finances. Now, it's also possible that some communication comes in for you that puts you in a place of feeling limited and restricted by money and finances, perhaps an unexpected expense. But this is needing to consider definitely what you're doing with your money and finances, and what you need to do with your money and finances to either come out of restriction or limitations or being stuck, or to avoid it. You also have Justice, okay? Major Arcana. This is about balance. You could be dealing with the Libra, but you could have just the focus of working hard to balance your money and finances, or there's a need to, but also it is possible your attitude is there could be some dealing with the legal or justice system, or something to do with needing to do things right or doing the right thing here. And with that 8 of Pentacles, the need to pay attention to the details, the need to focus, the need to really be diligent and work on your money and finances so that you can move away from the tribulations that your money and finances appear to impose on you, or will impose on you due to your activities, or something unexpected that could come about through some sort of communication. But temperance is needed, balance is needed here, okay? Perhaps a decision could come in around your money and finances that you have to work on that was not factored in, and now this is what's causing you to feel some restriction, or maybe you are waiting on that decision to relieve you. But Justice certainly speaks about there's a need for balance, and to focus on balancing your money and finances, and to work on it, and put in that energy and effort. And you may find that you may have to put in a lot of work and effort with your money and finances to balance things out. Now, it also is possible with the 8 of Pentacles that money and finances may be going into some form of entrepreneurship, or you may be going to school or learning, and there's fees for this. But be mindful that this is the time that your attitude does need to be for you to heed your intuition about that prickling sense that limitations and restrictions on your money and finances are amiss, and you need to work on that and balance it and consider it in order for you to balance it and figure out how to do things, but do things right, so things work out for you in a balanced way with your money and finances. Now, your concern, the influence you have around your money and finances, Gemini, is you do have the Empress and the King of Swords. So you are concerned about your abundance, you are concerned about your money and finances, you're concerned about the growth of your money and finances, you're concerned about expanding the money and finances, being creative about the money and finances, expanding, growing, prospering, coming in. You're concerned about nurturing your money and finances here. Now, clarifying that, your other concern is with this King of Swords. So this is you being concerned about, making the right decisions about your money and finances. This may be you concerned about the budget. You may be concerned about the bills. You may be concerned about, applying the right logic to your money situation in order to cut away what doesn't serve you, or to come up with a plan that eliminates any restrictions and limitations around your money and finances, but also addresses your concern for your money and finances to be nurtured, to grow, to be built back up, or to budget in a way that you see more money coming in than you see going out. Now, it also is possible that you have concern with the King of Swords. You might need to speak to a professional and get guidance and counsel about your money and finances, and how to nurture it, how to build it, how to create, how to budget, how to consolidate, how to conform the situation so that you can avoid restrictions and limitations, or come out of it and have more balance with your money and finances, and have more success with things being worked out with your money and finances in a more secure, manageable way. Now, your problem, your challenge regarding your money and finances, Gemini, is you do have the Nine of Pentacles and you do have the Nine of Cups. So I feel the problem here is that you're having problems with the level of comfortability that you like to have with your money and finances. With that Nine of Pentacles, you also are having a problem or challenge with your resources, how you gain your money and finances. But also with this Nine of Cups, I feel that your problem is there may be some overindulgence, some overspending with your money and finances. And you may be having a problem having fulfillment or satisfaction with how you go about being resourceful to addressing your money and finances concerns in order to see more gain. So your outcome, you do have the Ace of Cups with the Moon. And so with this energy here, as an outcome, the Ace of Cups is talking about that there is an opportunity. Okay, you may receive an opportunity, or you may discover an opportunity to address your money and finances concern, but there's opportunity available to you. The advice of that Ace of Cups is for you to also seek opportunity or create opportunities so that you can improve your money and finances situation, because you do have the Moon clarifying. And with the Moon here, this is about you, either your money and finances have been fluctuating up and down, where the need to focus on an opportunity for money and finances to come in is necessary. Also with the Moon, you may not have been paying attention to your intuition. Perhaps your intuition may have been off. Perhaps you may have been emotionally spending. But also, this feels like you you may be very uneasy about your money and finances, or some things are hidden about your money and finances that comes up that could become a concern. Or you may be uneasy about the solutions you want to have for your money and finances and whether or not they can happen. But with the Moon here, the other advice here is you want to not really do any emotional spending. You don't want to do any unnecessary spending either. You want to try to tap into your intuition. You want to try to work on paying attention to your instincts, addressing any uncertainties with your money and finances, and be mindful, or as much as possible prepare for any hidden dangers about your money and finances, perhaps unexpected expenses or changes of fluctuations in your money and finances that you may not necessarily be anticipating or aware of, or may have forgotten with this Ace of Pentacles. Missing a detail or something. An example of that, perhaps a bill is being paid and you scheduled that bill, but you forgot you scheduled it, and the way you worked with your money did not factor in that you scheduled that bill. The money comes out and now your money is down by that amount, plus whatever you did that puts you in this Moon energy, where now you are upset, you're emotional, you're uncertain, you're uneasy, you're worried, you may even be feeling in fear. So you want to avoid all of that. But just know with the Ace of Cups here is your outcome. You do have money opportunity that can be available to you, that can come to you as a gift or an offer, or that you have the capacity to create opportunity for money to come in for yourself. You just have to focus on your creative juices and flow in order to make that happen. So I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.